You've done your vision board. It is placed in the perfect spot so that you see it every day. Your dream life is captured in pictures and quotes, and oh, what an incredible life it is. The only problem is your dreams haven't manifested. You're losing hope, and your vision board, well, it's getting dusty. My name is Hina. I am a peak performance coach, and I am known for helping my clients make their annual income their monthly income. If you can relate to a dusty vision board, know that you are not alone. And also, it's not your fault. We were told that if you overwhelm your senses with what you desire through vision boards, post-it notes, writing affirmations on the mirror, it will happen. Law of attraction would kick in and draw to us all of the things that we have ever wanted. The car would be in the driveway, the person would be in your bed, the first class tickets, well, they would be in your hands. But you've probably figured out by now, doesn't seem to be working that way. And it doesn't because most people don't know this, but law of attraction is actually a secondary law. Most people miss the first part, law of vibration. Now, if this seems a little far-fetched, I'm going to share a real-life example from a tennis champion, so stay with me. But let's just get to the basics here. What do I mean by vibration? The law of vibration decrees that nothing rests. Everything vibrates. It's simply vibrating at different speeds. So you have to connect with the frequency and energy of the things that you desire. Wanting is simply not enough. Wants are in our conscious mind. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls this the language of the brain. In our subconscious mind is our feelings. He calls this the language of our body. And here's what I want you to understand. I mean, honestly, this is worth writing down. We don't get what we want. We get how we feel about what we want. I always feel like I need to pause and let that sink in. Even for myself. That right there might have just been an aha moment for you. I know it was for me. And it still is. That's why I need to pause after I say it. So I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. We don't get what we want. We get how we feel about what we want. So here's an example. Let's say you're an entrepreneur and you want to increase your sales. You can want that. You can picture all the things that you would do when you make more money, but nothing's going to change because wanting it is on the conscious level. That does not change your results. It doesn't change your behavior. It doesn't impact your actions. What impacts your actions is how you feel about what you want. So if you feel like this is not a good time to sell, you're afraid to raise your prices, selling is icky, you will move into the actions that reflect your dominant feelings. In this case, that will be procrastination, self-sabotage, being busy versus productive. And here is the crazy part. Okay, so this is where it gets a little interesting, let's say. You are actually going to prove those things to be true. Like you will prove to yourself that now is not the right time. You will prove to yourself that people are not buying. So where the change needs to happen is in your subconscious mind. So we have the want, more sales. And then you've got to attach the feeling to that want, the feeling that your product or service is amazing. Everybody needs it right now, and you are excited to share more about it. And you love receiving money for your work. It feels really good. So now your vibration, because you can feel this in your body, is a match to what you want. And when I said that your vibration, that you can feel it in your body, what I want you to know is that your conscious awareness of your feelings is telling you the vibration that your body is in. So think about it. If this is how you feel, what are the actions that you're going to move into? Well, you would have meetings set up. You're asking people to buy. You may ask your current clients or customers for referrals. and your result would inevitably be more money. Now you are on the frequency of the goal. You are tuned in, just like a radio signal, until you hit that sweet spot. Like, okay, maybe some of you are too young for this, but when you would have to actually like turn the dial, and if you were just before it, it would be a little staticky, and then you would hit that sweet spot where it would be crystal clear. That's what this is. This is you hitting the sweet spot of the frequency that your goal is on. Now, the reason that this can be so challenging to do is because we are actually programmed to live from the outside in. We are programmed to let outside circumstances control all of this. So this actually requires us to think. This is what I say. I do not teach my clients what to think. We teach them how to think, because you're going to have to think and feel beyond your current circumstances. You're going to have to think from the goal. And that is the work. Honestly, what is it? I think it was Wallace D. Wattles who said that thinking is the hardest work there is, because honestly, most people are not thinking. So the work is holding the image and getting emotionally involved with what you want. Now, this is not going to happen if you're ruled by your 5 senses. You have to use your higher faculties. Here are a list of your higher faculties: perception, the will, imagination, intuition, reason, and memory. Okay, let's focus on imagination. Because who really gets this? Athletes. They do this. It's part of their training. So take Canadian tennis champ Bianca Andreescu. Her mom introduced her to this practice. Prior to the US Open, as part of her training, she would visualize herself beating Serena Williams and winning. Can you just take that in for a moment? She is 19 and Serena is her idol, and she is playing against her idol. So here they are. They are in New York, and the crowd is cheering for Serena. They want Serena to win. At one point, Bianca puts a towel over her head to block out the noise from the crowd so that she could connect back to what she had been visualizing, which was winning. And that's exactly what she did. How cool is that? The trick is to put yourself in the result that you want by using your imagination, just like Bianca did. Once you have identified what you want, you must get emotionally involved in it. And you do that through your imagination. Imagine yourself in your goal. What would it feel like? What would it look like? How would you be spending your days? The subconscious mind is what controls your results. It does not know the difference between real and imagined. So as far as it is concerned, what you are imagining right now is real. It is happening. This is what alters your vibration. And this is when the law of attraction kicks in. And you will bring to you everything that is a match. Let me know if you are going to try this. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.